Guys, this is the biggest US visa fraud that has been going on for the last 4 to 5 years that I've been seeing. And honestly, I can tell you, only you yourself can save yourself from this scam. There's no one else that can do it because you have to be educated. You need to know that this is going on, and you need to know, because I know people who are going for PhDs, well educated people from good families who are falling for this scam. And I want you, my friend, to be aware, to save your money, your time. And many people have not been able to go continue with their education simply because, or if it was even tourism visa also, they just cancel their plans simply because of this scam. People stop believing that it's even possible. And let me tell you about the scam. It's called account hijacking. What is this account hijacking, and which account am I talking about? I'm talking about the US visa website account that you create to book your appointment. That's the account I'm talking about. And we all know for the last 4 to 5 years itself, this has been going on. There has been a massive lack of appointments when it comes to student visas or tourism visas. Even in the middle, it was also for H1B visas, but tourism and student right now still prevail. They have massive lag. There's no appointments available most of the time. And when the appointments are there, they're like 7-8 months later. And no one has that much time, right? So what happens in these scenarios, whether you're a student or a tourist, what you will do is you'll start searching for people who can help you get these slots. They basically go ahead, start looking for agents. And then the scam really begins from here. You yourself go to the agent. This agent is on WhatsApp, he's on Telegram, and it's not just one agent. There's hundreds of these fake agents on these applications where you will find them very easily if you want. You go on to any group, you will find some agents, and someone will be there recommending, hey, this person helped me get the slot, go ahead, talk to them, and then you believe it simply because someone else told you online, even though this person might be just that exact scammer themselves, right, talking to you from a different number. And the most comforting thing that this person says to you is, once you talk to them, is, look, you say, hey agent, I need my slot ASAP, can you book it for me? This agent says something very comforting to you, and these 3 magic words are payment after booking. These are the 3 magic words. When they say these words, it's like the student or the tourist, they become, all of a sudden they become haywire, and what they do is they send their credentials. Here's my ID, here's my password. Well, do you even know how difficult it is to retrieve these ID and password once you've given these to someone? No, because this website is not just like Facebook or Gmail or Instagram where you just give access and you can revoke it anytime by using forgot password feature. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you send the scammer your credentials, they can go ahead change your security questions. Now, these security questions, once they have changed them, there's almost no getting your account back normally. You cannot do it by yourself. That part I can assure you. Because every time you click on forgot password, the website will prompt you to answer the security questions, and well, those security questions are not really yours anymore because the agent changed the answers to them. Now begins the fun part. The agent never really booked your slot, but they're going to ask you for money now. And they're going to say, look, if you want your account back, give us this much money. Could be 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. People have paid more for all I know. And this is the fact that this happens on a daily basis with dozens of people. And so many of them have come to me later on. So many of them. And I can tell you that this is happening. It was happening last year. It was happening last year. It's happening this year. And people are still falling prey to those scammers. And understand this, even if you crack down on a scammer like that, right, you don't catch them, but you just crack down on Telegram or WhatsApp and you say, hey, WhatsApp, block this person from accessing WhatsApp anymore because he's a scammer. And let's say 10-20 people do it and then they get blocked. What then? They can just buy another number and they can do it again. A number is costing very less, right? So what is my advice for you to save yourself from this scam? First, do not pay. If you are in a situation like this, don't go ahead, pay the ransom. Instead, try to connect with the US travel docs, basically the visa authority, right? Try to connect with the embassy, talk to them about this issue that you've faced, and talk to them about the fact that, hey, you may just have forgotten your security questions, and try to get help from them to recover the account. Not working, there's a good chance it still might not work. I know a lot of cases embassy officials are not helpful in this sort of a scenario, and if the scammer has really messed up your account, it's difficult to retrieve it. You can still connect with me and my team. My WhatsApp number is in the description for complex cases. We've done quite a lot of them where this has happened to quite some students who have been able to recover them for them. It takes about 1-2 weeks, but it happens, it works. So we will help you recover it. Reach out to me if you're going through this. Now, how to make sure that you are safe from the scam. Listen, working with an agent to help you with your visa application is fully legal, and this has been mentioned by even the ex-ambassador of the US visa authorities in India. It's legal, you can do it. While they say that, hey, we don't want you to do that, but at the end of the day, it's completely fine if you do it. And at the end of the day, they are no saints either, because they can randomly reject applicants if you're going there without training. So sometimes working with an agent is fine, especially if they're training you, by the way. But what you need to make sure is that you avoid working with agents who don't really have any social media presence. Ask them, what's your website? Do you have any reviews page? Check how old their social presence is. When did they start working? You check our company's profiling. You'll see that for the last 5 years we've been here, and we will be here for the next 5 years as well. We're sure about it. So it should not be a person who just started working 1-2 months ago. They have all the reviews coming in just maybe like in the last 5-6 months, and since they've been scamming people, and then they're coming to you essentially to create the same exact scam. You can also ask them for previous slot screenshots. Now, in certain cases, they may actually be able to show you screenshots that other people have posted online, but of course, still, you can try one of those things as well. Everything is good, right? When you keep on adding on more and more proof, that, okay, maybe this person is then genuine. We also post it on a daily basis, screenshots of slots booked. But again, our screenshots are very new. Every single day they're being posted. And these screenshots should not be readily available on Google or Telegram or other platforms. That's one other way to save yourself. Ensure that you have access to calling this person. Do they have a customer support team? Are they working alone? If they're working alone, will they allow you to call them? If not before the purchase, then after the purchase. Can they send you voice notes? Do they identify themselves? Can they give you their name? What is their team size? These are things you should be knowing before you walk into a purchase with an agent who may or may not be legitimate. If they can provide you with everything, you're probably in good hands. If not, you should probably avoid that agent. Whether you do it by yourself, with me, with anyone else in the market, make sure this is something you don't fall for, because this money, it just goes out of your pocket randomly and it never comes back. And I think that's really unfair, because what are you paying for essentially over here? Just to be scammed? So don't give your credentials away. Think about it before you do that. And I hope that this video helps. Share it with the people who need to know, because it happens on a daily basis. It's been happening for years, and I thought that it would stop, but it doesn't. So I'm making this video. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and we'll keep you posted on other such events as well. Goodbye and take care for now.